welcome. Whether you're new or returning, thanks for tuning in. On my channel, I mainly do cross stitch, diamond painting, might do some crochet, punch needle, and whatever else craft I might feel like doing. I am definitely not an expert. I would say beginner novice. So if you're starting your journey, crafting journey, let's do that together. And if you're an expert, don't leave. I'm sure there'll be some head wagging on your part. What the heck she's doing? I'm always open for suggestions and comments, so leave them down below. So let's get into it. So this is the advent calendar. I'm not going to open the doors on camera because it's really annoying. It annoys me when I watch the video and see myself doing it, so I figured it's got to be annoying you. So I opened 14, 15, 16, so I'll show you. So again, a couple of cute, cute little stickers. That one's cute. Oh my gosh, this one's hilarious. Santa dabbing. I might have to keep this one because that makes me laugh. So there we go. And then we got a present here. That's really pretty. And then we got a little, is that a mermaid? And a camera. So yeah, I'll try to whip those up sometime. But I thought I was going to do this little project. I was going to leave it in my craft room. I got it off Temu. Honestly, can't remember what the price was. So it's really little. There's not much to it. So I thought we would do that together. I want to get this done because I want to give it to my friend. I'm seeing her later in the week. So I'm going to use this pen. I thought I had wax somewhere. Let's see if I can get some wax. You know, there's always wax until you need it, right? Okay, there we go. Okay, I'm just going to add some wax. This is wax I got from, one of the Michaels kits. I do like their wax. I think I just, nope, that's good. And then there's only 5 colors on here. So I have this little tray. I love this little tray. I think it works out really good. I just put the numbers in the inside of it. Sometimes I put them on the the outside of this, like each container. But today I just put it on the inside. So let's get going. What color? I guess we start with 1. Let's zoom in a bit. There we go. Move the paper out of the way. Let's start with 1. Yeah, I'm going to see my friend later in the week. So I'm going to give her, oh, sorry about that. I'm going to give her a couple candles I made, soap I made, and then I thought, oh, you know what? Let's give her this too. This is kind of nice. So we just lock it in place here. So there we go. So I'm just going to leave it in this tray. This is a little color here. And let's get going. So I love these little kits. They just come nice and quick. I don't know, should I go a tad closer? I don't want to go too close. I mean, they're cute. You can whip them up. I'm trying to remember how much. I never spend more than like $8 on one of these. So I would assume it was less than that. I am not talking. Why am I not talking? I don't know. Concentrating, making sure they get round. I'm a little far away. I usually have it closer to myself, so I'm not sure. I might have to stop, move it closer if it's too awkward for myself. I'm not 100% sure. So let's keep going. So I know you want a weather update because, you know, every day it is cold and we're supposed to get another 5 centimeters of snow. I don't know where it's going to go. Huh, the gems on here seem really nice. They're a little bit dusty, which is fine. I'll just wipe them clean. When they're dusty though, sometimes it's hard to grab them. But I don't think they're grabbing okay. I put new wax on, so it should be fine. And the glue's really good on this. So sometimes when you buy these kits, you never know what the glue's going to be like. I bought those coasters and the glue was not good. And it was very frustrating. But the glue seems to be pretty good on this. So I'm not, especially around the edges, because sometimes that's where it's the worst, right? Is the edges. So I'll diamond paint a bit on here and then I'll finish it. And then I'll come back and I'm not sure about the ceiling because there's lots of empty space here. Now I'm just going to seal the whole. Oops, I'm off camera. See, this is not, here is not, there's no glue. Probably going to seal the whole thing, so maybe we'll seal it together. It did come with a chain, so then you can hook it on and she can hang it. Originally, I bought this for myself. I was going to stick it on my craft door above the sign that said, "Do not disturb," because I thought that was funny. My kids did not think that was funny, but I have do not disturb when I'm making videos. They can come in otherwise. It doesn't bother me, but. So I went in the kitchen the other day. What day was it? I don't know. Sometime on the weekend. And I have these Christmas things that you put on the back of your chair. Do you ever see those? I had Santa ones. I just bought some new ones, and they're like Christmas themed. They're really pretty. You just stick them on the back of the chair, and I don't know. It's festive. So I walk in the kitchen, and one's missing. Yep, one of them's not in the chair. Why someone took it? Who knows? So I messaged the kids and said, "What happened to my chair cover?" And what do you think the response was? Wasn't me, wasn't me, wasn't me. So apparently someone broke in my house and stole one of my back of my chairs. Or the little gremlins that live in my house took it to the same place where they keep the mugs and plates and forks. I'm not mad. It's nothing to be mad about. It'll turn back up. Obviously, someone had put a sweater or something and then picked it up and then dropped it somewhere. So I'm sure it's one of the kids' rooms, but little irritated that they didn't own up to it. It's like when you say, like, I'm running out of cups, I'm running out of mugs, and mainly in my house, it's mugs, forks, and small plates. So you message them and they all say, "Oh, I don't have any, I don't have any." And then the next day when you go down and unload the dishwasher, it's full of it. So the gremlins must hear me and bring them back. My older daughter, she's the worst. She has an apartment in the basement with her own cutlery and forks, but she comes up and needs her food and then takes it down there and then doesn't bring it back up. Super irritating. Okay, I'm not going to do all the way around because that's a little boring watching the same color. Let's do let's turn it. Let's do the bee. Whoops, sorry about that. Let's do the little bee. So there we go. Oh my gosh, that's cute. That's a nice color. Can you see that color? Yeah, you can see it on screen. That's pretty cute. So I'm wrapping presents for a while. I'm really slow at it, and I'm really bad at it. I'm not very good at gauging how to do it. You think after years, but anyways, I don't mind. I'm not done. I don't like anybody helping me. When the kids were little, I used to wrap them in all the same paper, and then they would each have a pile in the kit in the living room. When they got older, I stopped doing that. I just did whatever, and they didn't like it. So, yeah, they're 20. And I do stockings. I'm not very good at stockings either, because when I was growing up, we didn't do stockings. My parents are both born in Germany, so we never did stockings. We got these big plates of chocolate. Oh my gosh, look how cute that bee looks. Oh, he's so cute. I like it. Why don't we do the little flower over here? So I never did stockings. So when I got together with my husband, I'm going to turn it so it's going to be upside down in the numbers, but it's easier for me to go this way and do it. So when I got with my husband, I didn't know what to do with stockings. And it's like turkey. We don't eat a lot of turkey. We never eat a lot of turkey. It's not a German thing. Anyways, we're talking about stocking. Yeah, I didn't know what to do with a stocking. My husband gave me my very first stocking when we were living together before we got married. I think it was the year we got married, the first year we got married. And then when I had kids, I had to ask everybody. And then I used to wrap every single present. We wrap every single present under the tree too. I know some people don't. We always did. So my parents, my Santa always did growing up. So the kid Santa always did. But the stockings, I wrapped every single thing. It would take like forever. And I never knew what to put in there. And so where I worked at one time, kids were little, and I worked with a couple of moms, and oh my gosh, that looks so nice. Oh, you didn't see it. I'm sorry. I worked with a couple of moms, and they helped me with the stockings, what to buy, how to set them up and wrap them, and so I always buy too much for a stocking. So yeah, that is it. I am looking forward to seeing Avatar. I know I said that before, but I'm trying to convince my husband to go on Sunday. So we will see. I'm trying to see what number this was. Yeah, that's 5. So the welcome is all in 5 too. Darker color, I'm sure it'll look fine. Whoops. So, husband took a couple of days off work, so I'm trying. We do have some plans, but trying to convince him to see Avatar. If not, I will. Let's do these little leaves here, and then I will, so you can see the other color. Maybe I will probably go on my own. I have no problem. My daughters might come. My son doesn't go to the movies very often, which is a whole story there. He doesn't watch much TV. Even as a kid, he didn't like it. I have no problem going on my own. So a lot of times when I say I'm going to go on my own, the kids end up coming with me or my husband. But I don't know how long it is. I think I told you my daughter doesn't want to see Wicked because she thinks it's too long. So we will see. That is all going on here. Luna got a new toy. I was trying to videotape him playing with it. It was the funniest thing. I was literally laughing out loud. He was jumping so high. But I was watching him and I didn't take a video. And then when I tried to, he was too tired and fell asleep. So let's spin it around so you can see it. Oh my gosh, look at that. I love the bee. Oh my gosh, this is actually really cute. Huh. Why don't we do the middle a bit? Why don't we do the middle a bit? Yeah, we're only 15 minutes in, so let's, oh, that's awkward because I haven't done the outside, so to go in because you don't want to touch it, but that's okay. Someone is outside pounding the snow. Whoops, it's hard to see. I know I'm not supposed to, shouldn't drag it across. I think there's too many of the greens, so it's hard to pick them up. Let's see if I can see, there's lots of greens, so it's harder to lay them flat. I should put them in another container. And I need some more glue. Not glue, wax, sorry, wax. Yeah, these are definitely dusty, so that doesn't help either, I find, with the wax. Not that dusty's a bad thing, you just make sure you give them a good wipe before you seal it, so. Oh, it's so nice. Cute little project. My house is a bit of a disaster, needs a good clean. But, you know, guess what? Not feeling it. Not today, anyways. Not today. I have to clean the fridge out too, which is like the worst job on the earth. That is, I don't mind cleaning it. I mean, it doesn't bother me, and it's a chore. It's a chore. You got to do it. But the fridge, ugh. I don't know how often you clean your fridge. I usually do it once a month. But it is the worst job. And of course, there's so many people in my house, so it's always full, and someone's always spilt something. Our plan. What are your plans for the holidays? Oh my gosh, I gotta tell you, I was telling you a story about how I dropped my beads on my picture in my last video, my Saturday video. One of my viewers were telling me how she dropped more than one and it went all over the painting. Oh my gosh, the poor thing. I can't even imagine, but she's like me. It is what it is. Walk away, cry a bit, come back, fix it, and carry on. But oh my gosh, I can't even imagine. And I guess it was multiple colors too. Oh, you poor thing. Poor thing. How do you even sort that out? Ugh. So I guess it happens to everybody, eh? Can't stop thinking about that. That poor thing, though. There we go. I cannot believe how nice that looks so far. Huh. Okay, I'm gonna finish it up. I'll come back and we'll seal it and put the chain on it and go from there. Okay, I'm back and it's all done. Look how pretty that is. Oh my goodness. Look how nice that turned out. I really, really like it. So sometimes when I'm on filming, I don't always hit the circles exactly. I'm still learning how to do it on camera. So I fixed all those ones. There's still one here. Let me see if I can fix that up with my nail, which I shouldn't, but so yeah, but I thought it turned out pretty good. There is lots of the drills left over. So these kits usually don't have a problem with the drills. And I'm just gonna get a little piece of board here, this Bristol board, and we're going to wipe it. Now, I don't know if it was the container, because I hadn't used the container in a while, if the container was dusty, or if the drills were super dusty, and some parts the glue wasn't the best. Again, I don't know if it was the glue or whether it was because they were dusty. So I wasn't 100% sure. I'm just patting it. I'm going to rub it because we're going to have to rub it when we do the sealant, but I want to show you one other thing. So I just usually pat it and rub it clean. Get them all. This is damp, not wet, because you don't want to ruin it. I usually don't put the chain on until I'm completely done, but I wanted to show you with the chain. So, but if you look closely, there's two different color greens. You can see there in there. I don't know if you catch it on camera or not. So when I was doing it, I thought, oh, it must be a mistake. They messed it up, but I think they did it on purpose. And I think it looks good with the two different colors because no leaf is one straight color. So I really liked it. So I'm trying to be gentle. Ideally, I think for one of these to seal it, I think using a spray-on sealer would be good. I don't have a spray-on sealer at the moment. I did order some, but I don't have any. So I'm just going to use this sealer, and I'm going to go everywhere on it, including the spots that don't have any drills on it. So I think this one I got from it's either One Day Savings or Amazon. I can never remember. So it's got the sponge on it. We're just going to go ahead and let's start from the middle. You just get some of the, squeeze it, and some of the glue comes off. And then I usually do it in little circles. Well, there's a lot of glue. That's why I do it on here. Not the best because it's not a full, oh, there's a lot of glue. See, look, this came off. Let's move it back into the spot. I won't go there again. I'll just gently, scared it's going to come off. I'm not sure this is the right way to do it, but this is the way I do it. Look, there's one missing right there. It moved. I got my tweezers right here. See, I think some parts the glue was good, and other parts it wasn't, so that's the problem when you get one of these. It's not always the best quality, so, and that is supposed to be a white one there. That's a flower. So we're going to keep going. Hopefully nothing else. I usually just rub it across sometimes. I squeeze it. Oh, see, there's a big, I squeezed quite a bit too much. You shouldn't squeeze at the end. I know that. Okay, now I'm just going to take it and spread it out. No more squeezing. It looks like it might be a little too much, but yeah, a little too much. Oh, there's that 2 went missing again. There it is. Yeah, a little too much. See if I can take some of it off. I'm gonna pat some of it off. Hang on, let me get a... Oh, sorry, that was loud. I mean, technically, if you left it, it'll dry clear anyways, so... but I'm just gonna quick pat of it, get some of it off. There's that 4 missing. I don't know where it went. Let's get another 4. See, if you have a good quality one, this wouldn't happen. Or if I checked the drills beforehand, take the extra little time, maybe it wouldn't happen. Okay, so that, oops, now I got it on my, and then I usually just wipe this off, put the lid back on. Okay, so we're gonna let that dry. Probably not gonna show you, I'm gonna go wash my tweezers off too. Probably not gonna show you in this video it dry, but I'm gonna leave it for probably 24 hours. It has definitely got a lot of sealant on it. I usually don't use that much, so don't use that much. But I think it looks really nice. Not on this video, but on my Saturday video, I'll show you when it's dry. But I think I'm going to take some of the glue off, the sealer off here, just so in case she wants to change. That's why I usually do it at the end, so it doesn't get on here. So I'm going to wipe that down too. And thanks for tuning in. Happy crafting, and I'll see you in the next video. Hey, I just thought I'd show you the finished product. I'm just holding my camera. It's going to be a little awkward. I didn't finish the video. I just left it and I went to edit it, and this was dry. So as you can see, it turned out pretty good. Even with the sealer on it, I think I did a pretty good job. All the drills are on there nice and tight. So yeah, there you go.